We need to talk about Tyler Herro. Now, if you're a Heat fan, you know that this season has probably not been the best as far as watchability, as far as excitement, as far as, being a happy Heat fan. We haven't really had that moment in this season yet, and who knows if we will. There's been blown leads, there's been coaching mistakes, there's been players not showing up, there's been injuries, you name it. Almost everything bad has happened this season to us, but yet we are still coming out with 4 out of our 10 wins, and I think all 4 wins are attributed to one person, and that is Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro has been absolutely phenomenal. Now, listen, I have to hold my hands up and apologize to Tyler because I did not see this coming from him. I'm not gonna lie. This jump from Tyler Herro has been outstanding to see. Now, we would like him to do this for the whole year, and we're gonna hope that he does this for the whole year, but we cannot ignore what he's done so far. It's been 10 games. He's been elite. He's averaging 24 points per game. He's doing it on amazing efficiency. He's playing like an all-star. Last 5 games, he's averaged almost 30 a game. It's getting ridiculous what he's been doing on the court, and he's literally been carrying us at times. And he's been the Heat's best player this season. It's not even been close. I don't even think it's been a discussion between anybody else. Like, it's been Tyler Herro. He's been the Heat's best player by far. And I have a lot of things to talk about as to why I feel like this jump is happening. Number one, and the thing about Tyler that has been so refreshing to see, is his shot diet and what he has been, shooting and where he has been shooting from. Now, last year we saw a lot of mid-range jump shots from Tyler Herro, and granted, he was a good mid-range shooter. He was very efficient, but he took a lot of mid-range jump shots. This year, you're seeing him take a lot more threes and a lot more layups, which are the 2 most efficient shots in all of basketball if you want to win. And his 3-point attempts have gone up, his rim attempts have gone up, his free throw attempts have gone up. He has looked very, very aggressive. He's taking a lot of high quality, high percentage shots. He's shooting in rhythm. His pull-up shots have been excellent. And he's not eliminated the mid-range, but he's cutting that part out of his game for this year, which is good because we have a lot of guys who like to shoot mid-range jump shots, and Jimmy, Bam, Terry. Tyler has been a very good 3-point shooter. He's been a very good finisher at the rim as well. That's the one thing that we've wanted to see from Tyler, especially the at-rim finishing has been a lot better this season. He's been able to handle contact. He's been able to get to the free throw line. He's been able to get to the rim and finish with his left hand. And he's been able to put the ball on the floor, and he's able to actually create a shot a little bit as well. Last season, years past, we've seen him, needing screens or whatnot in order to get his open shots, but his on-ball creation, his handle looks a lot tighter. His ability to get to the basket looks very, very good. Like he's obviously put on some muscle, so he's able to handle contact as well. And these are all things that we really have to give Tyler Herro credit for, because coming into the season, it was like, what is Tyler Herro's role going to be like? Is he going to be a spot-up shooter? Is he going to be trying to be a 6th man? Is it, like what is it going to be the case for him? And as soon as I got done with watching media day interviews, the person that I was really the most impressed by was Tyler Herro, because when he was asked about the possibility of coming off the bench, when he was asked about the possibility for playing more off the ball, he embraced it. He didn't sound any bit confrontational towards that idea or any of those ideas. He sounded really, really excited to be a part of this team, and he didn't really care what role he had. And that really was the first sign of like, listen, this man is bought in. It was not like years past. Years past, you would see him saying, I want to start, I want this, I want that. It was all I. But this year, it's been about the team, and he has become a very mature leader. He has become a very, very unselfish teammate and unselfish player. Not saying he was selfish before. I'm not saying any of that was the opposite before. I'm just saying, as he's gotten more experienced, as he's gotten more used to, playing for this team in his 6 years here, he's become as mature as ever as a basketball player and as a teammate. And you're seeing him taking on more of a leadership role. I mean, I loved his comment after last loss against Detroit, where he was like, listen, great players make mistakes, great coaches, make mistakes, but suppose one of the best coaches ever, and we're going to ride with him. Like, that is the attitude that you need to have. And Tyler, he's been playing at an elite level this season. His leadership has been top notch. And one thing I do want to also point out is that I've seen the defensive effort from Tyler as well. Obviously it's going to be a little tough for him because he's a little bit overmatched sometimes against the bigger players. but he's competing on that end. You know, we saw him get that clutch time block against DeRozan when we were playing the Kings. I loved his defense on Cade Cunningham whenever he was switched onto him down the stretch the other night. He's looked really good defensively, and for his standards. I'm not saying that he's a lockdown defender or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, from becoming a liability, you know, for over the years past, he's actually become a pretty solid team. I mean, he's always been a solid team defender, but he's been a pretty solid, you know, individual defender as well. And last but not least, like, you're seeing Tyler Herro taking that playmaking leap. You're seeing him, you know, when he is being doubled or tripled, or when he has an open man, he's not forcing his shot. He's letting the game come to him. Like, you're seeing him with poise. You're seeing him, you know, being that, you know, primary initiator for this team without Jimmy Butler. Like, he is being the guy who's setting up his teammates. Like, he's drawing so much attention with his great play that even when teams throw multiple defenders at him, usually, like, in years past, I remember against, like, teams in the past where we used to play, he used to get frazzled by multiple defenders being thrown at him. But, like, this season, like, it's not affecting him at all. It's like he's literally not affected by any of that. He's being very, very mature and poised in his decision making. He's getting to his spots. He's finding the open man. So he's being a playmaker and he's being a 3-level scorer as well. And on top of that, his defense has improved, and he's always been a really good guard rebounder. That's been one thing consistent about Tyler, is that as a rebounder, he has been really good. You know, as a shooting guard, he's always been one of the best guard rebounders that we have in this league. So I just really want to give him his flowers, because, you know, it's not easy for him to be thrown in every single trade rumor possible. I mean, every time we're linked to a star player, the only person really that has been in rumors for us has been Tyler Herro, because the consensus was you're not trading Bam, and you're probably not trading Jimmy because you want to pair the star up with those two players. But right now, I probably wouldn't trade Tyler Herro for a lot of people that in the years past I would have traded him for. Like, if you're talking about the Damian Lillard thing right now, I don't know if I would. I don't think I would trade Tyler Herro for Dame. The way Dame is playing, the way Tyler is playing, like, I don't think I would do that now. In 2 years ago, when he was, you know, requesting a trade from Portland, I probably would have. And Portland, by the way, was stupid. When you look at what DeAndre Ayton is doing right now and how he's getting outplayed by Klingon, like, and he's not living up to his potential whatsoever, they were stupid for not even taking that offer. And you know, that's just an L on their part. But, you know, right now, if you're asking me if I would do this trade right now, if I was to trade with Milwaukee, if I was wanted to get Dame and they were asking for Tyler, would I do the trade? No, I wouldn't, because Dame is playing really poorly right now, and Tyler is playing at an elite level, and he's taken that next step. Like, he has put himself in the conversation, not just, you know, for himself, but it's gonna be very hard. Like, this team probably shouldn't be trading Tyler Herro, you know, at all, or dangling him in any package at all, unless it's for like a superstar, unless you're talking about like a top 10 player. Like, Tyler Herro is pretty much safe. He's pretty much untouchable. Like, I don't think he's going to be traded anytime soon. I don't think he's going to be put in rumors anytime soon. That's good for him, because, you know, it can't be easy when he's been put in rumors left, right, and center. It's been really tough for him. You know, obviously, every time we've been after a big name, it's been Tyler Herro to the other team, and, you know, he's shut all that noise off. Like, he's not even given the team an opportunity to even move him, like, at all. The fan base has been back on his side. It's been great to watch, and, you know, we're happy, you know, as fans. You know, that's all we want. You know, Tyler Herro has taken the next jump, and through all the bad stuff that's been happening around him, like Bam Adebayo has been uncharacteristically bad, and Jimmy has been injured for the past few games, and, you know, the starting lineup hasn't looked good. Terry has been off. Spo has had his moments where it's like, you know, what are you doing? And, you know, we haven't really had like a really good season overall. It's been tough, but the one shining light and the one bright spot for the Miami Heat this season has been Tyler Herro, and I do want to recognize that and give him his flowers, because it cannot be easy. It cannot be easy at all. Like, it's been a very tough few years for Tyler, dealing with all the trade rumors. He's been vocal about that, and he even said he wants to get into that echelon where he's untouchable in these conversations, and he's very, very much on his way to doing that. Now, we want to see this for the full season. Am I expecting him to put up 40 points and 30 points a night? No, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. You know, all I want to see is the same shot diet from him, the same defensive effort, the same playmaking jump, and still being one of the most consistent players on this team, because that's what we need if we are to make a run like the team wants to. But shout out to Tyler, man. It's been great watching him this season. Like, I've been super excited to watch, you know, his development, and it's looked amazing. So he deserves all the credit in the world for that. Like, I know he's been putting a lot of work behind the scenes, and he deserves all the credit. Please, we have to, as Heat Nation, I understand we're not winning that much at the moment, but I think it'll be disrespectful to him if we're not campaigning for him to be an All-Star. So when All-Star voting comes around, I'm gonna you know, make the campaign again once we get, you know, closer to All-Star break next year. But from right now itself, we need to be pushing the agenda, because that's how the fan votes and all. It makes a difference. You know, it's the All-Star game is pretty much a popularity contest at this point. It's not really about, you know, who deserves it or who not. Like it's like the fans control most of it, especially the starters. So if we want Tyler Herro to get in this game, we got to do our job as fans, and we got to promote and campaign for this man to get in the All-Star game, because he is playing at an elite level right now. And I cannot wait to see, you know, if he is an All-Star in February. That would be great. It'd be first All-Star appearance for him. I'm super happy for Tyler, man. He's been putting a lot of work in, and yeah, we'll see what happens during the rest of the year. But just wanted to make a video about Tyler Herro. You know, it's been tough as Heat Nation, but positivity is good as well for the fan base. And Tyler has been the best, you know, part of the season, the most positive part of the season. So let me know what you guys think about Tyler Herro's jump this season, and if you guys think it's sustainable for the rest of the year. I'll see y'all later as always, man. Have a nice day. Peace.